But look, hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the guy. Always on the motherfucking job. I got 5 Let's Talk Real Talk, man. Over here with my boy Rich. We was watching the movie, shit, smoking and drinking, and they off probation. So fuck the law, fuck Johnny Pastrami, pull me over. But my niggas said that it's not right to call CPS. No. You should be able to call CPS on your neighbors if they treating their children a certain type of way.
Wrong, nigga. Doing anything wrong. Slapping them, punching them for no reason.
I come from where a lot of people that did get their ass whooped growing up did not gangbang though. So I feel like
where does gangbang gotta come in with the fuck?
Because like that's what a lot of these parents fear. They don't know how to channel that being a criminal is different from being a gangbanger.
There's a story out of
Damn.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But see, if they would have had some structure in their life, though, if their parents gave a fuck, it wouldn't be like that.
And that's the misconception people be having. Just because a kid is bad don't mean their parents wasn't being good parents.
I'm not saying
I had a lot of good influence parents in my life. I grew up in foster homes and all that stuff. I had good foster parents and all that, but I was a badass kid. I didn't give a fuck about none of that. I was doing what the fuck I wanted to do. I didn't start being I was a bad kid, became a good adult. And that's the difference between a lot of people.
Because
people
you knew
I didn't have to go to jail and all of that.
But you knew what you had wasn't right.
Yeah.
And you knew as an adult, and when you
it's
could
a lot of people
that
know that, but it's a lot of kids that know they're getting told right and don't want to do it anyways. I knew I was getting told right, but I don't want to listen.
But see, that's
so we can't.
All right,
so,
but that's like,
so if somebody met me and seen me and said and when I was a kid, they would have said, "Your mama ain't treating you right. Your mama ain't teaching you right. Your daddy ain't treating you right or teaching you right." But they was teaching me right. I've been to what right and what's wrong since a kid. But I didn't give a fuck. Some people don't give a fuck.
Why you didn't give a fuck though?
Because I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Nah, it was deeper than that.
And you want to tell me what was deep? See, that's the thing.
No, I'm saying
you
that.
Want to tell me what my reason was? No, I'm telling you, I want to do what I want to do.
I was wrong for how I said it. But what I'm saying is, I'm of the thought that I believe that it's a deeper anger than what everybody let on. Like me. Like I tell niggas all the time, right?
Some people do have that issue.
I never got Christmas, none of that type of shit, right? But what was my whole thing was what I was really mad about was I saw a grown ass man beating on a woman. That's where my anger came from. That's why I don't like my respect for niggas and people in general. My respect for people, especially men in general, that think it's cool to hit on females. Like I got such a problem with them. Because I don't.
Because my dad used to beat on my mom. So I don't anybody hitting on a girl.
Yeah, so nigga, that be my thing. But I'm saying like I don't really tell too many people where my anger and shit.
I'm an advocate of that. Two niggas hitting on bitches, I ain't with it.
Yeah, I'm not for that. But
at the end of the day, you always walk away.
Yeah, but you know, at what cost as a parent though?
By the time they get to that point, you should have been shook on it and got away from it.
But at what cost as a parent though do you walk away from a child?
You don't never walk away from your kid.
So when do you put your hands on them and when you don't
put your hands on them? You just walk away.
So
but you can always be in your kid's life without having to.
So you never whoop a child?
No, you whoop your kid.
To what extent?
What you mean?
Like nigga, all right.
You don't beat the nigga to death. I'm just saying it's a whooping.
Extension cords?
No, none of that. I got whooped with racetrack extension cord. Nah, I'm saying
like
a whooping. You know what?
That nigga.
That's our whooping. I mean, come on. I feel like I got whooped in the tub.
But,
all that. I didn't have all the issues.
But that's
I
what I'm saying,
punched.
though.
I done got punched on, socked, stumped by my mama. I done had all them type of shit.
But how do you get across to a child that's willing to take them beatings?
I was one of them kids.
That's what I'm asking you.
Your hands were tied after that. You gotta.
But you didn't get it though after that though.
What you mean?
So you kept still being.
No,
bad.
I got it. When you get that parent that's gonna put that foot down and get. That's the whole thing. I wasn't getting that shit. I was moved around foster homes my whole life since I was a kid, so I never was in one structured area for a long time. So if you wasn't like kids grow up and like you ain't my mama, you ain't my daddy. That's how I was little.
But see, like
and then
I didn't grow up in a foster home.
As I start getting older, and as I start going through shit, you start learning. And And at the end of the day, nigga, you know you gotta start respecting people and shit like that. You can't be disrespectful, going to other people's spots, doing what the fuck you want to do, and all that type of shit. And I was one of them little kids that I was gonna leave and go where the fuck I wanted to go. I'm leaving out of here, and I didn't give a fuck if y'all kick me out. Y'all kick me out. I had fun. It was to the point when I was in foster home, I was moving to a different spot every year just to go meet new people. That's kind of the reason I know so many people.
I wasn't in that many foster homes. I went to a foster home once.
Yeah,
right?
that's what like.
And my foster home was fucked up.
I lived everywhere. Nigga, I lived in Reno Valley, Baldwin Park, West Covina, Lancaster, San Bernardino. I lived all over this motherfucker.
But that's all right? Cause see, I didn't live in that many foster homes, right? Mine's was fucked up, but that can't compare to a nigga moving around every year. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. So how do you actually get through to a kid that's bent on doing him?
You just gotta figure out what they want. Most of these kids these days are trying to do shit for a bitch. These days, this girl, when I was doing shit, most of them.
But then they get the bitch and then they do the violence.
The era is different. Back in our days, we was trying to get money just to be on.
Nigga fresh.
Now niggas want to get money because the bitches want you to pay this, buy that, buy them Birkins. You ain't got no Gucci. You ain't got no fly car. You ain't got no money. You a nigga that ain't shit. So these young niggas now, they just want to get some money to show a bitch that he got something, just to get some pussy. Because every nigga ain't getting no pussy.
Facts. And
a lot of these niggas don't know how to talk to girls. Niggas don't know how to have a conversation, be around a bitch. Niggas be uncomfortable. So all you think you know how to do is pull the bread out. False money on Instagram. Back in the days, we was that when we was younger, we didn't have no online shit. So you had to be able to have some verbiage to talk to a bitch.
Facts.
You supposed to be able to get a bitch because you know how to talk.
Yeah.
These niggas don't know how to say nothing. They know how to just show shit.
But all right, cause see, with the little boy in the room, right? Yeah. I feel he influenced by social media. Okay. Facts. I believe the nigga influenced by social media.
I don't think so. I just think he a boy that looked like he was raised by a single mom, and I
take advantage of it.
No, it's not taking advantage. It's single moms raise their sons. Not the most women that I got a sister and I got.
Well, I know a mother can't raise a boy.
Yeah, they can, but you just have to be a mom that knows how, that's not scared to whoop your kid. A lot of women don't want to hit their kids, and I think it'd be on some. If I whoop them and they mad at me, they gon' resent me or hate me because they kind of was mad at them. Maybe they was mad at their parent when their parent whooped them. But at the end of the day, your parents whooping you made you the person that you are now. So if you didn't get your ass, imagine if you didn't get your ass whooped, none of the times you got your ass whooped for doing what you was doing, knowing that what you did was wrong. I ain't talking about people that was getting the shit whooped out of them. I'm talking about
I was getting the
regular discipline. I'm not talking about niggas that was getting fucked over. We was getting us. I'm not talking about us that was getting beat up by. I'm talking about when you just getting a regular whooping. Yeah. Just a regular whooping for being wrong.
But see, my regular whooping, I can't. Like, to me, everybody I knew regular whooping.
Your real ass probably came when you got older. When you was a little nigga, you was probably getting regular whooping, spank on the hand, shit like that. When we got to the age, we got to the age where we got to talk shit.
I can remember.
We got to the age where we got to talk shit. Because I already know you was like me. We was very outspoken as a kid, nigga. Because I was very outspoken, so I was.
Well, dog, you know what?
My parents was getting us high when we was kids. My parents was smoking weed and letting us drink when we was kids.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
And that's why I knew. That's why I was like, I wasn't mad when they took us away. I was just really surprised when they took us away from our parents. Because I already knew what the fuck was. Our parents
I wasn't outspoken to my mom, and I should have been. Because I think we didn't have no relationship growing up. You feel what I'm saying?
My parents was
I feel
drugs, so you going on.
But see,
you can have a relationship.
My mom was on drugs too, though.
It's not everything gonna be the same as everybody else because you're not getting your parent like a regular parent because they high.
But see, this is my thing.
So you get your parent, it might be fun sometimes.
Even though you didn't have your parent, right? And motherfuckers would be like, "Oh, Pharaoh, your mom and your dad still alive to this day." I never did. Listen, no, I'm talking about me. Like you didn't have your parents. You feel what I'm saying? Even now, me, I had my parents, right? When I was growing up, I ain't lived with my mama since I was like 5. I never lived with my dad. Never really fucked with him after he whooped me one time, right?
Same as you.
Boom. But even though I still got mines living, you feel what I'm saying? The pain that they caused me and the way that they shaped me is the same way as if they wouldn't even been there. You feel me? Because the pain, the regret that nigga went, like I tell niggas, bro, when you, like Rich, even you, when you want to talk about you being 16 or nigga, you went to prom with bitches and shit, at your age, I can't talk about that because my shit was jail. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then it'd be like, damn, I don't want to blame moms and my parents because I went down this bad road. They did whoop my ass and told me I was wrong. So I'm going to be a man and accept responsibility.
Because at the end of the day, we knew what was right and we knew what was wrong. And when you went to go do what you was going to do, you knew you was doing something
I
wrong.
already do that. I already
And that be the whole thing.
I already do that.
Motherfuckers be wanting to say, I had to do it. You didn't have to do it. You did it because you wanted to.
Nah, if you had to do it, you had to do it because you wanted to be, you wanted to show them you was down. Yeah. I didn't have that power.
I'm saying none of us had to do anything that we did.
It was
everything
just
is a choice. You get everything you do in life is a choice. Only thing you have to do is prison time and things like that. Pay taxes.
Well, you really don't nowadays because niggas.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, nah, I'm fucking with you.
But I'm just saying.
Fucking with you.
But the only thing I'm saying, only things that you really gotta do, you know, take care of your kids. Like that. We're supposed to do that.
But you know now about. See, we even talking about children, all right, talking about growing up. And it's cool that I like that. And see, this is why I fuck with my boy Rich, because my boy Rich be on. He try to keep me away from a lot of shit that I be on the podcast and, you know, to keep other shit, like to keep abreast to knowledge. And now we going to move up to the teenagers. The 14-year-old girl setting up the boy on the bus, you know, doing all of that. Now, we didn't really have that, bitches doing that our age.
We did. This is the thing about it is we didn't know about it because it wasn't social media.
I knew.
All right, let me tell you a situation. Let me tell you a situation. I knew a girl. I knew some girls that when I was on the bus, nigga, the Culver City bus. You remember the blue bus?
Blue bus.
Nigga, back in the days, man. And we riding the bus, nigga. I'm on the way to I'm going to Palms. Nigga, a girl on the bus pregnant, they pack her out knowing she pregnant, kicking her in the stomach and everything. Imagine if it was social media back then. Them bitches would be under the jail.
But I know bitches.
I don't even know if them bitches even got booked. I don't even know what happened to the girl that it happened to. But I just seen that on the bus. And to me, I'm like, I've seen so much. That's the only one crazy thing that I've seen coming up. I've seen 1,000 other crazy shits in my life. But it's like, if it was social media and shit back then when we was younger, nigga, life would be different for a lot of motherfucking parents and all that. It's like the freak nigga. They just bringing out the freak nigga shit. Imagine if it was Instagram and all that when the freak nigga was out. Nigga, these niggas, all these girls out here, they got their mamas, they be shaking,
fuck
they be
the freak
sad.
nigga. Crenshaw.
Anything.
When they mamas had to eat Zuzus and
anything, nigga.
Come on, man.
Crenshaw, nigga, Crenshaw takeover back in the day when they used to drive over down Crenshaw all day and night.
But I think that it's so much illegal money now.
LA nigga that'd be embarrassed if they came out with some shit. If a nigga had a whole video clip of just a party of bitches just doing all type of ratchet shit back in the day. We used to have them little pajama jams, nigga. Remember what was the shit they used to have? The little
bro, listen, the house party.
I can't even think all the name of the shit they used to have.
What?
They used to have shit at the where the Mavericks flat at. What was that? They used to have shit up there. What was that shit they used to have on 54th and Crenshaw, nigga, back in the days when they used to do what the teenagers used to go? Used to be a gang of shit.
Yeah.
Back in
the ratchet shit, though. Shit right here on La Cienega and Obama.
That's all I'll be tripping off people acting like this era is so much ratchet than this era is more ratchet than the era that was back in the day. No, all y'all was on the same program.
But the only reason why I say it's not
even when I was young,
the only reason why
some girls was on a nigga give them some money, but it wasn't just as heavy as it is now.
See, I'm like an oxymoron.
But even back in our days, they were saying pay my bills, no scrubs, this, that, and other.
But that's when we was teenagers.
But I'm saying.
But that was. Hold on.
This is what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying. But I'm saying girls been on the same program.
No, because we was teenagers. We was teenagers when that came out. Now, if we transfer a decade, 15 years before that song came out,
it's still some shit like that.
But it wasn't.
If you listen to them old songs,
hold on, because I grew up seeing the nigga go to work, right?
We talking about the music.
No, hold on.
No, we know what we seen, but we was talking about music. We saying what the music was.
Listen.
I'm on the music.
I seen nigga go to work, come home, hand they whole check over to their wife, right? But she knew this nigga was fucking with Phyllis around the corner.
As long as he was taking care of
You
home.
feel me? As long as he was taking care of home.
That's why the nigga
But-
Dave Hollister came over with something. As long as you take care of home.
But
you ain't gotta worry about you.
But how
You know
can?
that.
But once you take care of home, it's like you putting up with bullshit.
That's been a part of the thing the whole time.
I don't think that every nigga cheat. And I don't think that every woman put up with bullshit.
A woman is never fully satisfied. A nigga
not really. A boy is never really satisfied.
It's on both ends all the time. But at the end of the day, a woman could be satisfied in the bed, satisfied.
These women now are not satisfied at all.
I'm just saying
at all.
Some of them are.
No, not even these. If you into social media,
No.
you can never be satisfied.
Social media in real life. That's what everybody else says. So I don't believe. I know real bitches. So I'm not gonna go off. My information don't go off social media. My information go off bitches that I know. And you know I know a lot of. So it's not gonna be. My information is off real shit that I know is going on and bitches that I know. And plus I got 6 sisters. So we're not gonna go off that. But
how can you say that though?
How can you say what? Social media bitches don't count. Bitches go on social media and lie.
That's what I'm saying.
So you just gonna take? How you gonna take that as valid information when it could be false information?
That's why I said
you gotta
social
go off
media.
That you know,
if you a
real
lot
life experience,
85% of the females that I know, even the queens that I know,
that. You just said social media.
That's what I'm saying. Are influenced by social media.
I'm not. Most women that I know, the women that I know, some of them are, but the majority of them that are my core homegirl that I know, not. I'm not. That's a young bitch that's influenced by that. You got to be hella young.
Nah,
because if you don't know this shit is fake, that's crazy to me. If you on social media and you grown.
Okay, let me ask you this:
what's
as a female,
what age is the grown?
At 50 years old, should you be taking pictures in your?
And there's something wrong with her.
That's what I'm saying. You influenced by social media.
If you letting that,
that should not be going down. Even though you look good, you should not be doing that.
Unless you
45 and above, you shouldn't be taking pictures in your box.
Unless you make it, unless you making money, and that's your thing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I don't believe that even then, especially if you got a man and you taken care of. It's like now you're just looking for niggas to just say, "Hey, you look cute," and that shit don't make no sense.
And that go to another thing
you should only want your nigga to be saying you look good.
But see, that go to another thing that I tell females, like, because
me personally, I don't give a fuck.
In real life, I got a disrespectful mouth to females that be having on the little hoochie mama shit.
Me personally, the social media shit, I don't give a fuck about.
Like
I'm a nigga that don't care. I like if I had a bitch that was.
Doing I don't.
Personally, there's a lot of niggas that be bothering. I hear there's a lot of problems about it. Me personally, I don't care. Bitch can post whatever.
That goes back to the saying that what you said.
But I ain't fucking
a lot of
niggas
niggas
that do OnlyFans. See, that's a difference.
Yeah. But it go back to what you
said.
OnlyFans
and you
a lot of niggas ain't getting pussy. A lot of niggas can't get a bitch. So when they get a bitch that's doing certain shit, they get insecure. Now,
a lot of women don't believe that a lot of niggas ain't fucking.
Now,
what they don't understand is
I
would say
I wouldn't fuck with a bitch on OnlyFans, but the only reason why I would contradict myself, right, is because even me as being a Muslim, right, you know, I be living in the dunya, in the dunya. I be living in the world. Now, if I get 2 prostitutes, right, nigga, and I'm racking it up, I'm eating, like I got shit saved up now. I really ain't got to go to work all the time, but you know me. I'm still, if I got to, I'm gonna at least have a part time, right? Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna get some money. But if this is what I'm doing, I don't got no time for no square bitch. I'm not fucking no square bitch. Like, my bitch is gonna go to the doctor. You feel me? What I'm saying? When I'm feeling like I gotta get this bitch her pound town, this bitch ain't catching no dates. And my other bitches gotta understand that. Cause now I gotta send this bitch to the clinic. Yeah. I gotta protect myself even though I'm wearing a condom.
At the end of the day, man, there's some diseases that they go to the doctor and go get it checked. I mean, they go to the
but I'm just saying
and
though,
they don't pop up until after. So
yeah, but I'm saying though, like,
so that ain't always valid. Why not just get you a bitch that ain't doing that?
You can never be. But I'm saying that because if I fuck with a bitch that's doing OnlyFans, I can't necessarily say I wouldn't fuck with a bitch that do OnlyFans because it's like, nigga, if I fuck with if I get into pimping life and nigga keeping it 100, nigga, cause I'm 100 to everything that I put my heart into, nigga, if I'm pimping, nigga,
I
I'm
can't
only
fuck
fucking
with a bitch
my
that do something because my
prostitute.
brain work too much.
But if my bitch doing
If
OnlyFans and she paying me,
my brain works too much.
I mean, mine do too, but
I'm gonna be thinking about too many other nah. I know I can't do that.
Yeah. See,
my brain gonna go crazy.
It's not for some niggas, and it's really not
and
for
I'm
me
not gonna
because
trip. I'm not gonna trip and say that to her. I'm just not gonna fuck with you.
no, see, because what
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
that type of
say
nigga
is
that's gonna act up and act weird
now
and do no
if
weird shit. I'm not gonna be weird.
I'm not gonna be
like,
the nigga to say I went and fall in love.
As soon as I
with
see
a bitch.
something weird or hear something weird, that's why I was thinking. I never messed with a girl that I ain't never had a one night stand. Any girl I ever messed with, I've
You ain't never had a one night stand.
I'm a girl. I've never even walked up to a girl and asked her for a number in my life. Every woman I ever met.
I know that. Now I know that. I know
every
that
woman
part.
I ever met is because I just met them.
You never had a one night stand.
Never.
Why not?
Because I like to eat pussy. I can't. I need to know you. I need to know. Every girl I mess with, I've known.
All right, y'all. All 6,000, y'all.
I can't do it.
I done had.
I'm different.
Especially when I got out of prison.
I believe.
Especially when I got out.
I probably would have did that too.
Yeah, I had a few one night stands that I done ate the monkey. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna do it.
You feel me?
Wake up with some on all of my lips or something. I'm gonna shoot.
And that's another thing why I calmed down because, all right, I'm gonna tell this story. Let me tell the story. I never had an STD ever in my life. Either. And this is
my program.
This is what really made me like nigga just be like, oh, you gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, because it's blessings.
One night, nigga, I had the bitch. You probably remember the bitch. The bitch was I forget the bitch. Catherine, the little brown skinned bitch that used to be tatted up. The bitch used to do hair on Adams, in between La Cienega, like and Redondo.
Yeah.
On the left hand side if you coming from Crenshaw. But she used to always be on she ain't got no ass. Boom. Nigga, the bitch been on me. This one I was fucking with Solo. Boom. Boom.
That's a whole
story.
That
now, but see, this is the thing. All right.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
Now, you crazy.
Now, all right. So with this bitch, you feel me? Hold on, let me